Hi. Today is July 25th, 2011. It's my husband's birthday today. I am almost 16 weeks post-op. 16 weeks will be this Wednesday, so in 2 days. But I thought I better post before I forget because I think my last post was like 3 weeks ago. Let's see. So I started this journey at 289, which was my highest weight. I met my big goal. My big goal was to hit my wedding weight by my husband's birthday, which is today, which is the reason I decided to chart today, because I met a goal. And my wedding weight was 213 pounds. So I reached my 213 weight goal. I know it's kind of an odd weight goal to hit, but it was a big goal for me. So that's a 76-pound loss, if you're doing the math, in 15 and a half weeks. I actually reached that goal on Sunday, so 15 and a half weeks. I probably should double check my weeks, but I'm pretty sure I'm 15 and a half. So about 3.5 months or so. Feeling really good, not too much to report. We just moved, and so that was kind of crazy. If I was in a better position, I'd tell you my collarbone is showing. Pretty excited about that. I don't know if you can see it, but it's there. So pretty excited about the whole collarbone thing. Went to the state fair this week here in California, and that was pretty awesome because I could ride all the rides with my little kids. I could be the parent chaperone. I could tell you for sure last year, this time, I probably would not have been able to even fit, or it would have been a very tight squeeze, the adult rides. So to be able to fit in the little baby kids rides fairly comfortably was a huge success for me. I felt normal. I didn't feel like I guess you could say, circus freak. Not that I would be, or anybody would be, but I sure felt like that last year. I had capris on last year that were stretchy, and I was wearing all black, and I saw a picture of myself. I looked like a blimp, and it was embarrassing. And this time, I'm still a big girl, but I definitely felt more comfortable. So going to the fair after the vertical gastric sleeve, could smell all the yummy fried foods, and what did I eat? I set myself up for success, so I made sure I had 3 20-grams protein shakes on ice ready to go when we got there, so I could sip the whole way, so I stayed hydrated and full of protein. I did have part of a corn dog that we bought for my son. Didn't have the corn part, but I had the dog part, so that was just protein, and I charted it. Didn't have any candy. I did pretty good. I mean, there was a little bit of temptation of, ooh, that smells yummy, and that's kind of part of the experience. But frankly, the more I looked at it, the more I was disgusted about, ew, gross, it's all fried. I don't know. It just didn't look good. I knew how it would feel if I tasted it. So, and I got lots of exercise because we walked and walked. So, felt really good about that. In fact, the next day, that Sunday, I reached my 213 goal. So, pretty stoked. Nothing else more to report. Just lots of success, staying on track. And pretty excited that my friend, she got the surgery, and I just gave her my YouTube information. And so, hi Lisa, and if she watches this, congratulations on your new surgery, and I wish you guys all the best of luck. Keep being big losers. Hey YouTube, it's Christina, just posting my 17-week my 17-week post-op surgery from the vertical gastric sleeve. I started this journey at 289, and I weighed in today at 210. I did hit 209 last week, but jumped back up to 213, which is what I hit on the 25th, and then now back down to 210. So I think sometimes I have a little bit of a false loss. I also think sometimes I have a false gain, so who knows. As long as I'm continuing to slowly go down, I need to just stop and remind myself of that. So it's a total of a 79, 80-pound loss in 17 weeks. On the 6th, I hit my 4 months. I was going to wait and chart that or post then, But on Saturday, I hit my 4 months. So I had my surgery April 6th, and it'll be August 6th on Saturday. So I thought about posting then, but I'll probably just do this post. I'm feeling good, just a little tired, and I think that's contributing to me slacking off a little bit. I have not been taking my vitamins as regularly as I had, and I think that those really contribute to my energy. So I'm going to start taking those again. I am also going to try a B12 sublingual, where you put it under your tongue. And I'm taking a B complex, but not a B12. So I think I might just get a straight B12 sublingual, because I hear that that really helps. Still losing a lot of hair, but it's not too bad. What else? Oh, started charting again. Only because, you know, I did have my time of the month. My visitor came and visited me last week, so that always screws up the whole weight gain, weight loss. But I was feeling a little down because I had hit the 209 mark, and then I went up to 213, and I'm back down to 210. But I think sometimes I have some false gain and false loss. But regardless, I think I was cheating a little bit. By cheating, I mean I was having, like, I would make cookies or something, and I'd have a little bit of the dough. And, you know, it doesn't sound bad. And, you know, if I look back at my calories, I probably was easily staying under 700 or 800 calories a day, which is still ridiculously low. But, you know, it's the justification of all those little things that makes me stop losing my weight, or I assume will, and what will eventually make me put weight on. And I haven't reached my goal. I mean, I feel great. I'm in a size large and a size 16 jean. I feel like I look really good, but I haven't reached my goal. I mean, I still have a good 50 to 80 pounds to go, and I need to make this a lifestyle, as we all do. And I really want to be successful. And so I'm really trying to nip myself in the bud and go, no, Christina, you can't make, okay, this is a big girl thing here. You can't make cupcakes and lick the batter, because that will go through your sleeve, guys. You know, it made me a little sick, I'll be honest. But I had a lot of that guilt afterwards, and I'm thinking, gosh, what am I doing? You know, was that little bit of sweet worth the guilt, the stomach ache, and the shame afterwards, and then potentially not losing the weight? So a girlfriend told me one time, thin feels better than taste. Oh goodness, what is it? Nothing tastes as good as thin feels. There it is. Nothing tastes as good as thin feels. And I have a new goal. You know, I reached my 213 goal, and I was really excited about that on my husband's birthday. That was my wedding weight. My next goal is to hit 205 by next Saturday, so in a week and a half. So I've got to lose 5 more pounds. And I think I'll do that because I've stayed about the same for the week and a half, so usually I'm about due another 6-pound loss. But if I'm doing all those little cheating and I'm not keeping my calories the way they should be, I'm not going to lose the weight. So I need to just keep myself on schedule. You know, I can't cheat. So again, my rules, what I live by, is no more than 600 calories a day, no more than 30 carbs, and at least 70 to 90 grams of protein. So everybody keep losing. I love your comments. I love your emails. Thank you. And somebody sent me some information on supplements, so I appreciate that. I'm actually going to look into that. Any suggestions you guys have for me, you know, keep posting them. All your success stories. I'm watching your videos. So congratulations, all of you guys, and I'm really proud of you. Thanks for watching my video. Bye. Hey YouTube, it's Christina. Today is August 19th, 2011. I am 19 and a half weeks post-op from the vertical gastrectomy, and I thought I was due a video. I am not driving, I'm actually stopped, and so I'm holding my little iPhone here and videoing from my car. Feeling really, really good, and I don't think I'm going to do another post until I hit Wonderland, but I'll give you my stats first. I am 280, I started at 289 pounds. I am now 204 pounds this morning. I am down 85 pounds total in 19 and a half weeks. So I feel really excited about that. I had a little bit of a stall, which is why I hadn't charted, and I was getting a little down on myself, but feeling good today. Kind of hit another little goal. Started exercising, doing abs, crunches, doing weight strength training, stretching, and doing a little bit of cardio. So feeling happy about that. I start a group strength training class next Tuesday with a girlfriend of mine, and I'm going to do that 2 days a week, and then I'm going to see if I can at least hit the gym maybe one other time, and then also make sure I'm doing my abs, at least 200 to 300 crunches a day, and then the squats and the lunges. So I feel really excited about that, definitely feeling a difference. In a size large and a few medium tops, and I'm a size 14, 16 bottoms. And I got a dress that was a size 14, and I rocked it this weekend, and I felt really good about myself, so that was exciting. So I was saying I don't think I'm going to chart again until I hit Wonderland, so 199, which will be a total of 5 more pounds, and that will be a 90-pound loss. And then I think I'm going to wait up from charting again until I hit my 100-pound loss, which will be 189. But I have a big goal for myself. I met with my doctor last week, and he said that if I want to reach my ultimate goal of 150 pounds, to be weighing 150 pounds, not a 150-pound loss, but to weigh 150 pounds, that I should be in the low 180s, high 170s by my next doctor's appointment in October. So I'm shooting for 175 by October. So that's why I really hit the gym hard. And then hopefully I can reach my 150 weight by the end of the year and reach my ultimate weight. So that's pretty exciting. Still staying on program, still charting all my food, still keeping my calories under 600. It's between 600 and 700. I'm trying not to have as many shakes. I think that I have a little bit more hunger lately. And so I've introduced more and more vegetables into my diet, like a salad, chicken salads. Still keep my carbs under 30, so I'm still, I think, into ketosis. And I'm just trying to eat a little bit more balanced. My doctor talked to me about that, and he said you can't live on shakes, and if you really don't want to put this weight on again, you need to make this much more livable, and living is not just drinking shakes all day. So I have a new shake recipe. I got actually from another YouTuber. I don't even remember who it was. I actually watched a few videos, and I made my own concoction, but highly recommend the following ingredients. I was going to make a little video about it. Maybe I still will. I don't know. But I got a chocolate whey protein from Walmart for $13, which is much less than the other stuff I got at Muscle Max for $44 for that orange stuff. But anyway, I got a chocolate whey protein. I put 1 scoop of that in warm water, warm tap water. I put about a tablespoon of instant decaf coffee because I can't drink caffeine. And then I put about 3 or 4 tablespoons of sugar-free hazelnut Torani syrup, coffee syrup. And I stir that up in warm water. So I have about that much in my big mug, so it's really concentrated. And then I fill it with ice. You can blend it with ice too, and it tastes really good. But I personally like filling the whole thing with ice and then shaking it. I actually put, you can see, oh goodness, I got somebody driving by. I'm going to look crazy talking into my phone. But this was my new Camelback. Let me see here. Okay, she's driven. So this is my Camelback. You can see how big it is. I fill it like that with hot water right there. And then that way it dissolves the protein and the instant coffee and the Torani. And then I fill all the rest of it with water. If there's still a gap with just ice, then I'll fill the rest of it with regular water. Then I seal my drink like this. And then I shake it with ice. You can tell it's obviously melted now. It's a little warm now. I actually drank half of it, and then I filled the rest of this one with water, so it's a little not as good tasting. But when I do it the regular way, the way I just told you, it tastes great. So that's my little tip. I'll see you guys in Wonderland, hopefully in a week or so. Bye. Hey YouTube, it's Christina. It's August 31st, 2011. I am 21 weeks post-op vertical gastric sleeve. And as I promised, I was not going to post until I was officially in Wonderland. And I am officially in Wonderland. I hit 199 yesterday morning. So I'm very excited to report I am live from Wonderland. Feeling great. I haven't been this weight since I was 18 years old, and I think I'm 31 or 32. I always get confused. I was born in 79, so I think I'm 31. Anyway, but I'm very, very proud of myself. I am a size 16 and a size large top. I went to a wedding this weekend. My husband and I photographed a wedding this weekend in Monterey, and I felt really good about myself. I didn't think a lot about my weight. I just kind of enjoyed my time. I worked, got great pictures. My husband took a really pretty picture of me that I need to post. I need to do some before and after pictures. So I know I've gotten a few private emails, people asking me to do before and after. So I think when I hit my 100-pound weight loss goal, which is only 10 more pounds to go, I think I'll do an actual video that has, words coming across like a lot of you guys do, and has some of my before pictures, which I actually looked at, and I'm very ashamed to say I was really fat. So I was close to 300 pounds when I started this deal. And as much as I carry my weight well, I was still really bad. And, it's funny, I remember my husband showing me some of those pictures, or, I saw myself in pictures that I was in, and I thought, oh, there's no way I'm that big. It must be the picture or the angle. And I'm seeing myself in pictures now and comparing them, and no, I was really that big. So that kind of sucks. That's kind of embarrassing, but that was just who I was. But I really, I don't want to drag on too much, but there is something I wanted to talk about, and I almost posted before I hit my 199 goal, but since I had promised I'm not going to post till I was in Wonderland, I stuck with that. But this weekend when I was in Monterey and kind of reflecting over the last 90 pounds, the last almost 5 months, I had a lot of thoughts about that, and the reasons why I got that big, and my thought process behind that time in my life, and what it's like to now not have food be such an issue anymore, and what that feels like. So I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about, I think the reason why I used to sabotage my weight and why I wouldn't allow myself to get down to this weight. You get attention when you're this weight, and not that I'm a really attractive person, but guys come up and they talk to you, or people stare at you more, and that's very uncomfortable. And I had a feeling that that's the reason I put the weight on, or at least I allowed myself to stay always around 230, 240. It was, I felt comfortable around 230, 240, and I didn't feel necessarily ugly, but I didn't attract a lot of attention. I was still a safe person. I kind of felt almost, oh, this sounds bad, but I almost felt asexual, that I could be very nice to people and not be afraid that they were thinking I was being flirtatious, or it was a come on or something like that. But I found myself this week, I got a pair of skinny jeans, and they look really cute on. I need to take a picture of them because they look really cute on. But I was in a store, and I was at a restaurant, or I was somewhere. I was standing there, and it was very apparent that guys were staring at me. And I had one guy come up and ask for my number, and I hated the way that felt. And I felt myself close off, and I felt myself put almost a nasty look on my face, an unapproachable look on my face. And I didn't like the way that I felt, because I like to be a bubbly person. I like to be all smiles and giggles and say hi to random strangers and strike up conversation with people, because that's who I am. But I feel now that I am a more normal weight and I look more average. Therefore, I can't be like that, because it might be perceived as flirtatious, or that I'm interested in somebody that I'm obviously not. So, because I'm a married woman. So, I just thought I'd put that out there for all you men and women that are going through this. And I don't know how I'm going to get past that, because I don't want to be a closed off person. I want to be that happy-go-lucky girl that I am, but I don't know how to be at this weight. So, just thought I'd put that out there for you guys. But anyway, I'll see you when I'm 100 pounds lighter total. So in 10 pounds. Hopefully that'll be in 2 weeks. Talk to you later. Happy losing. Bye. Oh, and remember, nothing tastes as good as thin feels.